feelings because that's not my intention. I consider myself to be super sweet.
Yeah,
I want
don't
this
know
to
if
be
you could
over,
say what,
and I'm sorry.
whether they were
so
bothered
would love
by
to
your-
make this short and
I don't
sweet,
know if
Gail.
you-
All right, Gail. Enough. The hotel did have my phone.
Hi guys. Hi. The Arlo Hotel incident where basically this lady, she lost her cell phone, thought that this teenager, like this 14-year-old kid, had stolen her phone, and basically it turned into this huge scene. She attacked this 14-year-old. Now the interesting part of this is like the teenager was a black teenager. Now what we notice, hands down, that this is a racist. Her apology, Maya Ponsetto, but everyone's been calling her like socal-karen. And basically she went on a news show to try and more or less tell her side of the story. We wanted to see what was going on because from when we first saw the initial clip, what went down, we were wondering why she did it. Because you know, when a story first breaks, they never have all the details. But we want to kind of go into it again with you guys. So without further ado, let's watch this.
Mia, help me understand. What made you think that Keon had your phone? That's why I'm confused. Why did you think he had it?
I was approaching the people that had been exiting the hotel because in my mind, anybody exiting is probably the one that might be the one that is trying to steal my phone. I admit, yes, I could have approached the situation differently or maybe not yelled at him like that and made him feel, you know, maybe some sort of inferior way, making him feel as if I was like hurting his feelings because that's not my intention. I consider myself to be super sweet. I really never ever meant for it to like hurt him or his father either.
Are you saying that you were stopping everybody in the lobby asking them about your phone? Is that what you're saying?
Not everyone, just the people that in the meantime while the hotel manager was checking the footage, I just wanted to do my part as best as I could.
You just described yourself as super sweet. I know you've seen the video. When you look at the video, the reaction seems very extreme. It doesn't seem like it's someone who's super sweet.
How would you feel?
If you were alone in New York and, you know, you're going to spend time with your family during the holidays,
and you lose the one thing
that gets stolen from you that has all of the access to the only way that you're able to get back home.
I just don't think I would randomly attack people, is what I'm saying to you. I know you said you could have handled it better, but I just don't think I would randomly attack people in the manner in which you did. What do you think when you look at that video? You're standing there in your leggings and your flip-flops, and it looks like you're just going nuts, for lack of a better word.
No, I'm not letting him walk away with my phone!
I don't feel that that is who I am as a person. I don't feel like this one mistake does define me, but I do sincerely from the bottom of my heart apologize that if I made the son feel as if I assaulted him or if I hurt his feelings or the father's feelings.
I don't believe one mistake defines anybody, but I think when I look at that particular video, you did more than just accuse him. The video seems to show that you physically attacked this young boy. You do see that too, right?
But at the end of the day, the dad did end up like slamming me to the ground and pulling my hair and throwing me and dragging me across the ground. So I will say that.
Yeah, but I think, you know, the video we saw, it looked like you had just attacked his son.
Yeah.
The footage shows me
attacking his son, of attacking him how? Yelling at him? Yes. Okay, I apologize. Can we move on?
I know you're saying I don't need to, I just want to apologize, but I do think that there should be some context to your actions that day.
Okay, so basically, I'm a 22-year-old girl.
I'm a 22-year-old girl.
Racism is, how is one girl accusing a guy about a phone a crime? Where is the context in that?
Mia,
what is the deeper
Mia,
story
it's
here?
not, that's not the problem. You have to at least understand your actions that day. You seem to have attacked this little boy, this young boy, this teenager. You seem to have attacked this teenager about the phone, and then it turned out he didn't even have your phone. That's the thing. I mean, you're saying, look, I'm 22 years old. You're 22 years old, but you are old enough to know better. So I will say you're 22.
All right, Gail, enough. The hotel did have my phone. The hotel did end up having my phone. I did get my belongings returned to me.
Enough.
That was my favorite part. Enough.
Oh, the hotel
So I will
did
say
have
you're
my,
22.
All right,
I
Gail,
get it.
Enough. The hotel did have my phone. The hotel did end up having my phone. I did get my belongings returned to me.
So, maybe it wasn't him.
So, maybe it wasn't him?
But at the same time, how is it so that as soon as I get asked to leave the premises, after I had accused this person of stealing my phone,
How is it that?
all of a sudden they just miraculously have my phone when I come back? And it didn't seem as if my accusations really bothered the son and the father, because they were just enjoying a nice meal right after this whole encounter. But all I'm saying,
I don't know if you, Mia,
is I want
don't
this
know
to
if
be
you could
over,
say what,
and I'm sorry.
whether they were
So I would
bothered
love
by
to make
your-
this short and
I don't
sweet,
know if
Gail.
Mia, I want to go back to that day. Take us back to that day. We've all seen the video.
Okay, so I arrived back to the hotel after grabbing some Starbucks. I had noticed my phone had been missing, so I just approached the hotel manager, asked him if he could kindly just check the footage. In my opinion, I was like, okay, any person walking down could possibly be the person that might have had my phone. I wasn't racial profiling whatsoever. I'm a woman. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm like a woman of color. I'm Italian, Greek, Puerto Rican.
You keep saying you're Puerto Rican. Does that mean that you can't be racist because you're saying you're a woman of color? Is that what you mean?
Exactly.
Well, I would disagree that people of color can be racist too. Do you believe that you should pay a price for this?
I don't feel that my accusation is a crime.
But it's more than the accusation. It's the way that you tackled him, it seems, on the videotape. What would you do differently? You said that you look at that tape and that's not who you are.
I think I could have just asked the hotel manager.
So yes, I could have stepped aside, or the father and I, we immediately could have started just speaking at a lower tone, and probably that would have handled the whole situation a lot better.
With all due respect, when Mr. Harold was talking to you, it seemed to me that he was responding to you because you had accused his son.
I'm saying that both of us. I said both of us.
You see two black people?
No, I'm not letting him walk away with my phone.
Bottom line is this issue is much bigger than I think Mia is appreciating, and she sees it as a very simple thing.
Attorney Sharon Gatan sat with Ponsetto through the entire interview and wanted her client to feel empowered to tell her own story. But Gatan also felt it important to provide context on Ponsetto's state of mind at the time of the incident.
So let me just boil it down. She was a 22-year-old woman alone in New York.
I'm a 22-year-old girl.
No one is with her. Her entire contacts, flight arrangements, Wi-Fi, emails, Apple Pay, her funds, her money is all on that phone. She agreed that her behavior and her actions were definitely less than elegant, shall we say, and less than graceful and less than what anyone else would do, and she agreed, and she wouldn't have repeated it.
It's been reported that your phone was returned to you by an Uber driver. Is that true?
That is not true, because I arrived at the hotel with my phone in my hand.
Okay, who returned your phone to you?
The hotel receptionist.
Mia, where had the phone been?
Why don't we ask the hotel receptionist?
Mia, to be honest, I'm telling you, you seem to be not remorseful, to have no contrition, that you're almost a little flippant about this. You have to understand, for this teenage boy who says that he was shattered, who said that he was traumatized, this
I'm
is a big deal.
traumatized.
I'm traumatized.
You're traumatized too because...
Yeah, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. I consider myself to be super sweet. He is honestly, he's 14. And that's what they're claiming. Yeah, I'm 22. I've lived probably just the same amount of life as him. Like, honestly, I'm just as a kid at heart as he is. I feel sorry that I made the family go through like all of that stress, but at the same time, it wasn't just them going through that.
I just don't think that you helped yourself by your behavior.
Of
when
course
you looked
not.
at that video, what did you think? What did you think, Mia, when
You already
you looked
asked
at
me
the
that.
video?
You already asked me that in the beginning of the interview. I'm not
Okay.
going over it again. I would like to have a real interview with real questions and real heart and real sincere apologies. Let 2021 be the moment of healing. Seriously.
All right. What would you want an interview with real questions? I'll give you the floor. What would you like us to know, Mia?
That I'm sincerely sorry to the family and the dad and the son for making them feel as if I was racist towards them when that is not my intention.
Let's talk about our final thoughts on The saga of racism.
Honestly, the whole reason why I wanted us to really talk about it in the channel is because this is a problem. It doesn't matter how small some people might find it. It's a part of a bigger issue. It sucks. It sucks for the family. They shouldn't have to go through this. Just minding their own business, just trying to like fucking get breakfast. Like,
if it was reversed and he had attacked her and done all this because he thought she had stolen his phone, he would have been in jail like after day one.
that's disgusting.
That's gonna be it for this video. Let us know if you guys want us to react to more to other things, because there's been other crazy stuff going on in the news. Like, we were debating between either doing this one or what happened at the Capitol, but no bullshit, just talking about it. It sounds like we're talking about a video game, like the latest COD or some shit.
It's just crazy. It's crazy. There's so much crazy stuff happening, and let us know if you want us to talk about it. We'll probably talk about it anyways, but you know.
Anyways, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.